Hello everyone, we're back again for Turkey Thanksgiving Blood Bowl. It's Canadian Thanksgiving, hence all the celebration. I give thanks to Blood Bowl. And I have my friend Mike here. We're back again for Turkey. Audio on my stream is going, so fuck that. Yeah, we're gonna go through a Blood Bowl game because I don't explain it very well when I'm streaming. And my friend Mike is interested in it and wants to know more about the game. So we're going to go through a draft of a team and a test game, and Mike's going to ask questions throughout. And yeah, any words to start us off, Mike?
Words. That's all I got.
Words. Okay, well, let's get into it. I mean, we're here. Let's go in. And if anyone in the chat has questions, please field them. Blood Bowl 2, sequel to Blood Bowl, and then obviously the 2 expansions.
Welcome to Cabal Vision HD.
Yeah, it's basically a facelift to the game. Same rules still apply, but it has a facelift, and as we were saying just previous to the stream,
you've made a good choice.
You're about to play the greatest game in the world. A campaign in it, which I just finished, actually. It's quite lengthy, and it basically tells you how to play the game. It's an extended tutorial, which I think is very necessary for this game because it's actually hard to sort of figure out if you haven't played the board game. Blood Bowl is a board game made into a video game here, and because it's one of those board games that's like, it's miniatures because it comes from Games Workshop and it's set in the Warhammer universe, but like if you're not into painting miniatures, this is like the perfect version of this game for you. So this morning I created the alpha scales, which went fairly well. Let's create a new team, and Mike, I'm going to let you pick one. It just has to be one that we haven't done. So we have, I'll tell you, we have done a Skaven, we have done a Dark Elf, we have done a Bretonnian, and a Lizardman. So that leaves us with humans, orcs, dwarves, or dwarfs, High Elves, Chaos, which is kind of like Minotaurs and Goatmen and Underworld stuff, and then Wood Elves, which are different from the High Elves. There's 3 different types of elves, and they're all very different.
Don't you think, Bob?
I know.
But yeah,
like
all
the teams are different, right?
All the teams are different.
It's called.
Yeah, there's no duplicates until you get into some of the expansion teams, which haven't been added to Blood Bowl 2 yet.
Okay, so basically it's kind of like specialty, so it's not like just a reskin.
That's correct. So like yeah, so like the humans are like your average team. Best for beginners. They don't have any strengths, don't have any weaknesses, sort of thing. Orcs, same idea, except they're a bit bashier than the humans. Yeah. So bashier meaning that they like to sort of grab the ball when they have the ball, just work their way up the field by beating the crap of the other team. Dwarfs. Okay. They're like the bashy team. They're slow as hell. They have a lot of different types of players, lots of special abilities. They basically move 1 square a turn to get the ball down the field. High Elves are, they're like the, how would you describe them? They're sturdier than Wood Elves, and they're like a passing team. They like throwing the ball. Dark Elves, on the other hand, are like a bashy elf team. Chaos they're also a bashy team. They have a really cool thing where they can get mutations, like they can grow an extra arm or like grow a claw. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of cool. Wood Elves are like the quintessential passing team.
Did you know? Back in 2479,
like, get behind you, they make you play a really long game.
Of granite
long meaning like stretch the field out. And then, yeah, just throwing the ball and getting around you. So,
yeah, the Chaos stuff sounds fun.
Okay, let's do it. Chaos are hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's get in there. So here's my favorite part: dressing up our doll. And what we're gonna do is, you can see this obviously.
I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, so a small delay.
Yeah.
Okay, well we're gonna go. The biggest thing in Blood Bowl is naming your team and naming your players. Nothing else matters after that.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So we need to come up with a good team name, a logo, a motto, and armor to suit. So Chaos, one of the best names, one of the most popular teams by Knorr, who's a very popular Blood Bowl player, is the Cornflakes, and corn spelt as in the corn god, Khorne. That's his Chaos team, and I thought that stuff like that, puns are pretty good, or just having a good theme is good. So what should our theme be for these Chaos guys?
I'm not sure. You're the creative one out of all my friends.
Let's just check out the armor. Pink? Could do pink. Ooh, red. Red is also always nice for Chaos.
Yeah, it can make sense, right?
Could do the winters. Ooh, sunlight. That's kind of neat. I already have a yellow team.
Talismans
Blood red.
are certainly making a splash
purple.
of used arcane item
Purple's nice.
retail scene of late.
I'd say less of a splash,
The white shorts.
more of an incendiary fire. You just can't trust sorcerer.
I might be feeling like straight up red for these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's
not.
go
Ooh,
up,
Mordheim. That's actually pretty nasty. It's a nice one. the spots.
Yeah. But yeah, that Mordheim does look
I think
really
I
cool.
might do Mordheim. I'm liking that. Mordheim. Boom.
Yeah.
Nice red with some silver. And brown shorts. Okay. Team name. What do we want to go with? Something stupid. Do we want to go with, like, since it's Halloween, we could do like Halloween killer names. The Halloweenies.
Yeah.
Halloweenies.
I like
Let's do
the
that.
Halloweenies.
Pumpkins. Everything. How about just hashtag pumpkin everything?
Yeah.
There we go. Now we gotta find an appropriate name. Or a symbol. Ooh,
They've got a latte on there.
You want a latte?
Yeah, we got a latte.
If they're as a symbol?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let's
That was
find
a
it.
thing.
Let's find out. We might have to go with something a bit more demonic. The generic ones might have something. No. The
You
Hornets.
could go something like, you know, if it is a little
How's
bit
the
more
missing
demonic for
ball?
logos, you could do like the How the
That
Screamers
don't
or
mean I
something.
misses her. She took everything in the divorce.
Well, I don't mind
Including
calling
my
them the
family's secret
Halloweenies.
gut plate.
This kind of looks like a pumpkin. That one's. We can go with that. Big eye. Oh, this thing, the Necronomicon. Maybe that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Done. Oh yeah. Also naming our stadium.
Oh, you get a stadium too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's call it Pumpkin Bowl.
Oh yeah. Oh
Pumpkin
yeah.
Bowl. Is there something better? The Jacko Stanterns? No. The Pumpkin Bowl's fine. Pumpkin Dome.
The Pumpkin Dome.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
No.
No.
A twerp from @War official saying our
Pumpkin
world
Dome.
is
Okay, so
doomed.
the
A new
Chaos
Chaos
have
team has just
access
joined, I
to
suppose.
Beastmen, which are kind of like your run-of-the-mill dudes. Chaos Warriors, which are your strong guys, and your Minotaur, which is your big dude. And you can have 1 Minotaur, 4 Chaos Warriors, and as many Beastmen as you want. So we definitely want a Minotaur, which I think, why wouldn't you have a Minotaur? Which means we might need, if we get a Minotaur, we can't have 4 Chaos Warriors, which I'm okay because the Minotaur is ridiculous. But should we start with the Minotaur or start with the Beastmen?
I mean, well, first you said, you know, if we get the Minotaur, we can't have 4 of the warriors.
Sorry, yeah. So that's a good question. We start with $1 million. Every new team starts with $1 million, and each each player you draft costs a certain amount. So the Minotaur is 150k, Chaos Warriors are 100k, Beastmen are 60k. So we could go like 7 beastmen, and you also want to save money for like you want 11 players no matter what to fill your team, but then you also want money for stuff like rerolls and apothecaries, like some extra coaching staff.
Okay.
So, but a common build is like you can go all beastmen, but your team's going to be super weak, and you won't have any advantages of like your stronger characters. You can't go all chaos warriors because you're limited to 4. Like you're only allowed 4 in the rules, which I think comes from like the Warhammer universe. It's like you can't just have all the best big guys. Like that kid couldn't just buy all the best figurines and use them. It's like, no, you can have a certain team value.
Okay.
So, I mean, the one build is like, the newbie-friendly build is like 7 Beastmen, 4 Chaos Warriors, and then 3 rerolls. And then you don't have a Minotaur, but you do have a pretty, like, good team. But I want to play with a Minotaur. Like, you might as well.
Yeah, and like, can you always recruit more later on?
You can. When you win money and win games, you can get more.
Cool.
You're always replacing players and stuff. Because that's the big thing about Blood Bowl is, like, it's an RPG. Because your guys get experience, they get different skills. It's a little bit randomized. Like if you roll doubles on like a Minotaur, he gets access to like a ton of different skills.
Nice.
And you can like kind of build them in different ways. There's like best practices, but you can be like, I don't want this guy to have block. I want him to have claws on his hands. So why not? So yeah. So let's grab the Minotaur. Let's see what happens here. And he's our big guy. Can have 2 heads. I definitely want the one with friggin' the demon symbol on his forehead. What do we want for names? I'm gonna jot some down. What do we got for like Halloween names? We have like Freddy, obviously.
Got any advice for the budding coach then, Bob?
Yeah. Always wear
Freddy,
underpants.
Jason.
You never know who might be looking.
Mike
Some
Myers.
Of these cameras work both ways. Nice shirt, by the way.
Got Leatherface.
Leatherface is a good one, yeah. Also appropriate for football.
Yeah. You got the Headless Horseman guy.
Oh yeah.
That's his name. Or as like iconic
ones. There's like, we can do like Nosferatu.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one, or Dracula / Dracula. More appropriate for a vampire team, but obviously we don't have access to that.
Is that ever? I'm not too big in the Warhammer, like world.
Right.
The universe, or is there a thing such as vampires in here?
Yeah, there is a vampire team in Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I'm guessing maybe like an expansion might include that.
They're gonna definitely do expansion for this, so we could do the Wolfman, do like classic creatures.
Yeah.
We could do. Did you ever see Trick or Treat?
I did.
The little kid's name is Sam. He's a good one.
Okay.
What about? We could do.
Yeah. I've got my
Jigsaw from Saw.
Oh yeah, that's always a good one.
XL-size cheese
Did you watch the?
Let's watch some Blood Bowl.
What was that Guillermo del Toro movie? Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Yeah, what was in that?
Whatever. That's the little things. Whatever those are called.
Can't remember. Let me see.
I got it.
Dr. Fibes is a good one. Oh, Pennywise. We gotta have Pennywise.
Oh yeah.
He'll be in there. Just the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
That's actually a sweet name.
Oh, you can do Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh yeah.
Too.
Jekyll and Hyde would be funny. Especially if I got a mutation for 2 heads.
Oh, that would be perfect.
I think that should definitely happen.
That's a cool name. Those little creatures are called homunculi.
Homunculi.
Yeah, let me spell this out for you.
Homunculi. What about Chucky? We could have Chucky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's in there. Pinhead is good.
Oh yeah,
Hellraiser. We got Leather. Frankenstein. We forgot. Oh, we should have. Maybe Frankenstein would be a good one for our cow here. Candyman.
The Bank of Altdorf.
Yeah, the Candyman.
It's said there is no
Norman
safer
Bates
place for your money.
Psycho.
That's because they share the vault with the Gold Wizards.
I also think that's a funny name
Nobody's
for a
gonna
goat man.
steal from them.
Norman Bates.
Hannibal Lecter isn't a bad one.
Oh, it helps too that it's getting close to Halloween, so all this stuff is like popping up everywhere.
Exactly.
Too.
All right, I think we got a bunch. Let's do it. Okay, well, I think, I don't know, would it be appropriate for the Minotaur to be Mike Myers? Because he just marches around. Unless we do like our Chaos Warriors as like Freddy, Jason, and Mike Myers. Have those 3 guys. And then have... Maybe... no, what about Leatherface? Because he's a cow.
Oh, that's a good point too. He's like man cow.
Yeah, we can do Leatherface. Is there a joke we can do there? Nah, let's call him Leatherface. Okay, so he has all the big dude specialties plus horns. So if he blitzes, he gets +1 strength, which is good.
And do you get to pick these skills, or are they just?
Nope, those are the inherent ones. So you can see they light up there. He also has Frenzy, which is an interesting skill. If he doesn't make a tackle or a block on his first roll, he gets to roll again. No matter what. That sounds like a good thing. It can get you. It's good, but it's also a double-edged sword.
X3 sponsoring the sport
let's
when
get
you
our
were playing, Bob?
Well, polishing cream manufacturer.
There's 7 different chaos heads.
I got no idea where these guys came from.
So there's that one. That one's hilarious. That is Jason right there.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Okay, well let's do Jason for that one. Jason Pumpkin Ease. 4 pumpkin? Nah. Jason Voorhees. He's in. I could do pumpkin puns, but I'm too tired to.
Just trying to think of some.
Freddy or Mike Myers. Mike Myers has the like. Didn't he use like a George Bush mask or something? Some president mask?
It wasn't a president. It was was this Spock from? Or not Spock.
Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
So
William Shatner. It was William Shatner's face. Yeah.
What looks like William Shatner's face? That's the question. Maybe this one? Oh, it kind of looks like Freddy because he has the weird texture on the sides. Maybe let's do this guy. Anna Dachger. No, we'll go with Mike Myers and Freddy. So this will be Michael Myers. Is it AEL or
magic
EAL?
sponge is really magical, Bob.
AE?
That's a trade secret, Jim.
I'm trying to think of like a pun to go with that.
I'm just gonna throw pumpkin or candy in there. Is there like Michael Mars bar? Michael Myers? Yeah, I'd be.
That's so forceful, though.
I know, it's tough.
Yeah.
Snickers. Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. That's what they call him on the team in the locker room.
Yeah. Hey, Snickerdoodle, let's do it.
Yeah.
Where was that? This one. This one was Freddy. What's Freddy's last name? Does he have one?
Oh, he does. But
Find it?
Yeah.
That works. Boom, boom,
Krueger.
boom.
Wow. Can't believe I missed that one.
What is it?
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Krueger. Yeah, duh. K-R-U-G-E-R?
U-E-G-E-R.
Oh. There we go. Freddy Krueger. Okay, so we got our Chaos Warriors. Let's get our Beastmen. So we've used Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, and Leatherface. We still got a ton.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How many heads do we got? We got 9 heads. Lots to work with.
We gotta get, what, 7 more, right? So we can have our 11?
Yeah, 7 beastmen. So, I wonder...
One of them has to be the Wolfman. These masks, these heads look too...
We'll do Wolfman on this guy.
Have you looked at Facetome recently?
Wolfman.
Did you know you have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a petition to remove
one that looks
you
like
from the
more
air.
of a wolf. Sure. That one.
Why not?
Actually, this dude with the sick mohawk. He's definitely getting it. Bot. Sick mohawk. Okay, Wolfman is out. What do you think? I'm kind of feeling like Norman Bates would be a hilarious Beastman name.
Oh, that would be really good.
Okay, Norman Bates, you're in. What was that? That was the 8. I don't want to I don't like using the same heads. Okay, Norman Bates.
Yeah, it was the one with the giant mohawk.
Yeah, that was the Wolfman.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy has some bling.
The one with the weird horn.
Do we want to use Jekyll and Hyde? Just in case? Just in case that happens?
No. Or is that a thing that these guys can do?
No, they can get mutations, so he could possibly have 2 heads. So this guy, I think we need to do Jekyll and Hyde. And just fuck it and just make it a theme team. Jekyll and Hyde. Hyde is not born yet, so that's okay. What do we got? 4 more. I've got like Candyman, Pennywise.
Nosferatu?
Yeah,
oh, well, we have to have Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Did you know the Spike Magazine trophy was forged in hellfire, deep beneath the blighted ziggurat of Tsar Nagrund?
This could be
many
kind
slaves
of
died to create it.
Do you do the one with the weird horn where they're like not all together?
I did. Yeah, I did that one.
Okay.
Here we'll do that. Straight up goat. Pennywise is done. Do you want Chucky?
Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
How do we feel about Chucky or Pinhead, Jigsaw? Sam's kind of weak. Headless Horseman. I don't know if he's still.
They all have heads, so
they do have heads. Okay, well let's do Chucky. He always scared me as a kid.
I watched that movie way too many times to be scared.
Yeah, I guess that helps. My cousins made me watch it, so. I'm not gonna use Dracula just because it doesn't really fit the theme.
Yeah.
And it would be better suited somewhere else. We have Jigsaw, Pinhead, Frankenstein, Hannibal Lecter, Homunculi, Mummy the Creeper, Candyman.
Nosferatu. We didn't have.
Could add Nosferatu.
Maybe. I'm just throwing the other names out.
Yeah. Goatsferatu? How about that?
Goatsferatu? That sounds perfect.
Let's do that instead. Just to help it out.
I'm looking forward to the next match, Joe.
Crap, now I can't remember what I used.
Time for some Bloodbowl!
Do this guy. Okay, one more. One more. Should we just call the guy the Creeper? Or Pinhead? Creeper's kind of funnier to me, but Pinhead fits because of their horns.
Well, let's see. Call it in the air. How about that? Heads, it's the Creeper. Tails, it's not.
Okay. We'll just flick it.
Not calling it
no, you just flip it.
Oh, well, it was heads, so.
The Creeper. The Creeper it is. Just the dude, that guy on your team.
Yeah.
Alright. Can we view our roster? That's fine. Okay. So we're set. Let's go. So there. We drafted a team. And we came up with a team theme. So now, the reason I do that is because if you name your players, you'll actually care about them more, and it's a way better story when you're playing. Because you can be like, no, the Creeper is dead. Because players do die.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You know, just coming from a general, like, game perspective.
So here is, like, I don't know how fast. I should be caught up. The stream should be caught up. But here's like the staffing, and the most important ones: rerolls and apothecaries. The rest do not matter at all. Well, they do a bit, but like you want to be getting rerolls and you want to be getting apothecary as soon as you can. Rerolls allow you to obviously reroll the dice and have a second chance. Apothecary is, if you like, especially when you get into later games,
I saw your
and you have like a high skill player, high level player, and he like gets injured or dies, you can use the apothecary to cancel
was really
that.
Quite wonderful.
So that's why they're so important. But you can only have one on a team. So in this instance, we're gonna grab. We have enough for 2 rerolls, which is okay. It's not great, but they're relatively cheap right now, so we'll do that. And we'll save our money. We don't really need to get cheerleaders. We'll just save our money. There we go. There's the Halloweenies.
Cool.
They look great. They look so good. They actually look super good. Yeah. I like doing this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stream's cut up to that part now.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually looks really cool.
There we go.
You got the big Minotaur in the back.
Yeah, dude, Minotaur is so good. He's a good guy. All right. So let's put them into a league. And again, for ease of use, I'm just gonna put them into a solo league.
So is this you're doing right now? It's like, does that matter?
It does matter, because once they're like, if you put them into a multiplayer league, it's usually organized and you have to coordinate games. There's one like Pyrian Flax is just doing like an open league, like anyone can join. It doesn't matter. You just find games and like sort of play within the community, and that's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go randomly play a game. Whereas like another league, like my Dark Elves is like, no, you have a game on this day against this player, and it's very organized because there's like a ton of teams in it, and it has to be coordinated quite well. But yeah, other than that, if I'm just like messing around with the team, I'll just throw them into a solo league, and it's like you play against the AI and they're fine, but it's not the same. But it's good enough to sort of show off the teams, and I like playing with them in a league versus like an exhibition match, because in an exhibition match they don't gain any experience or anything like that. So
okay, I mean, yeah. Okay.
And this is, we'll do, let's see, 4 teams. Final tournament is 8 teams. We'll go Old World League with these guys, just a bigger tournament. All right, we are against the Wood Elf Summer Storm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Wood Elves, we're going to see what a passing game is like. What do they got? All linemen, 2 war dancers, and a thrower, no catchers. All right, that's good to know. All right, let's start our match. I'm going to switch the stream to full screen. And
this is going to be interesting.
We'll hop in there. Petty Cash, this is actually where sort of some of the balancing happens, because if you have a team that is higher skilled than you, so they have a higher team value because their players have leveled up more, you get extra money to hire things like an extra reroll or an extra player and that sort of thing to help balance it out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what that is, but we don't have any money, so we'll just start the match.
So do you have
your pre-match sequence ready?
Blood Bowl 2, you do, it looks like, because it's all server wide, and they have. I haven't. That's a nice shot of a goblin's butt. I haven't looked into like purchasing players or anything in a league yet, but yeah, everything is any multiplayer stuff. You have to be connected. I haven't tried playing this in offline mode at all, but every time you connect, it says connecting to servers. So
yeah, that was why I was asking.
Those stupid elves.
Well, that one guy's got a pretty good looking mohawk.
He does have a pretty sick mohawk, but
still not as dope as the
Yeah, still not quite as dope. Look at how cool our team looks, the Halloweenies.
Oh man, those were the Chaos Knights, so that's what they're called?
Chaos Knights are the big dudes, yeah.
Yeah, they look pretty dope.
So they won the coin toss, and players in defense, so we're playing D, which I actually
prefer. A lone player, and you're done for.
Let's do this. And we set up our dudes. So we have a chance to, yeah, set up our guys how we want. And basically what I'm doing here is making it so, which I don't know why this isn't happening on Blood Bowl 2, because there's a thing on Blood Bowl 1. You want to see the tackle zones when you're setting up your defense, which is the 8 squares surrounding each player. So this guy right here, Pennywise, anyone that goes in these 8 squares has to make a dodge roll. And so that is sealing off, like it looks like there's a gap here, but there's actually a tackle zone here and a tackle zone here. There's actually 2 tackle zones in these squares. So that's why I'm setting my guys up like this, because these Wood Elves are going to try and get around me and pass around me, and because they are going to get annihilated on this front line here. So.
And so that's whenever I watched your game earlier.
Yeah.
And whenever you'd go to move a player, there were all these like squares.
Yeah. So it's all a grid, and you'll once I kick the ball here, you'll see that it's I don't know why it's not in the defense setup. So they got a high kick, and they are allowed to move a player into that. So that's annoying. So they're gonna move their War Dancer all the way back here to grab the ball. At least it was a good kick, and he fumbled it, so that's good. So now when I click on them, if I click on my players, now you can see, it should be up there, you can see tackle zones, except when the computer selects their stuff back. So can I try to stand up against my Chaos Warrior? For real? So my goal is going to be beat the piss out of them on the line and just blitz as fast as I can. I'll have a couple goat dudes, beast dudes marking, but other than that, I'm not too worried. So he's blitzing on the left, really leaving the right side open. So he rolled 2 skulls, which means bad. Skulls are bad for you when you roll. So he rolled 2 skulls, didn't use a reroll, which is smart. You don't want to use a reroll on one of your last tackles on that turn. And my Chaos Knight smoked him down. So now, first rule of Blood Bowl, get your dudes up if they've fallen down. I have no dudes up, so that's what you want to do. Next, move players that aren't in tackle zones so you can move them up and get them to deal with threats. That being said, I think these beastmen on the side are going to run up. And yeah, I'm just going to go up here. Force him sort of down the right-hand side. Like this. And the reason I'm not putting them ending them in this guy's tackle zone is because I don't want to get a free hit on my dudes. So.
Okay.
This guy is kind of free. He might just come up here and help. And I'll probably want to blitz one of these 2 guys here.
So whenever you go to move a player, they've got those like -1 and -2 squares.
Yeah, those are the tackle zones. So that means he'll have -1 to his rolls, -2 because there's 2. You can't really see it if I go in here. There's 2 elves here. So this tackle zone has -2. This has -2. This actually is -3 for him because this is showing my tackle zones. So, yeah, it just shows the amount of tackle zones affecting that and what it does to the roll. So -2 is -2 on your roll there. So let's get hit. Let's bash.
The bigger they are.
So I can either push him, and it shows you what's nice actually in Blood Bowl 2. It shows you in the bottom left there what will happen. If you choose that, and then this other one, which is Defender Stumbles, it's not as good as a hit, but since he doesn't have dodge, he'll still get smoked. So he's down.
There was only going to be one result in that spot.
I'm not too worried about these guys on the left. I kind of want to blitz this guy on the right and push him out. And then get these two guys up. So let's do that, just for funsies. So another one. Does he have dodge? No, this is... Why is he putting his throat... This is playing dumb. But I'm going to push him against the line because if he gets pushed out of bounds, they get thrown out of the game. Or they get knocked out. They get knocked out. They don't get thrown out of the game, sorry. Which gives me some room to go up here with my goat, number 1. Let's go, Chucky. Get in there. And goats for Atu. He's coming up as well. Putting some pressure. So I've got 4 dudes in their end, which is good. I'm going to win this line battle. I'm going to help on this line over here. I'm going to mark this guy up.
Yeah, okay, so with blitzing.
So, sorry, you get 1 blitz per turn, which allows you to move and block. Normally, you have to do one or the other. You can't block and move, or move then block, unless you blitz. That's what the lightning bolt is over this guy. So I already did that. And he actually got +1 strength because of his horns. Horns gives you +1 strength when you blitz. So you want to be blitzing usually with your beasts. The Chaos Knights don't have that. They inherently have high strength anyways. So I'm gonna move this Chaos Knight up to I think just own this right side. Force him down the right.
The more the merrier.
Just real quick, you did the blitz. It looked like you moved him into a square, and then you just chose to go ahead and block him and give him the blitz.
Yeah, no. So I wanted to hit that guy, this goat over here on the right, Pennywise. Yeah. I blitzed with him, and I wanted to block. Like a blitz is a block.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, and you knocked that guy, so he can get up for an extra turn, right?
There we go. Yeah, so he is stunned. He's down for this. So I don't know what they're going to do here unless they have to make some, like, if I was them, I would be trying to escape the terror that is the middle of this field and basically put some pressure in the back end because he needs to separate my team to try and get some, like, if I keep us together, I'll win this fight. But if he separates me by a couple threats deep, forcing me to bring a couple guys to mark that, because he can always score probably from, what do these guys have for movement? They have 7 movement, so they can score from, like, this 10-yard line here safely. Even, yeah, so if he starts putting guys in the backfield, that's what I would do. But again, I got some pretty good rolls, had a pretty good first defend. I've got pressure on. I'm going to be putting 4 players worth of pressure on this ball carrier, so he is getting some guys in the end here. So we'll see. But yeah, basically against an agility team, against a bashy team, you kind of want to split them up.
Is that Lord Keep down there, Bob, in front
dodging, like, you should be able to dodge.
Song off, you buckethead.
Dodge is based on your agility, which is the 3rd stat down, and all these elves have agility of 4. And then, whereas my dudes all have agility 3.
Is this going to be enough to come out on top?
So he just blitzed there. So the reason he did that was he wanted to get his guy off the ground and hit. So that's what he did.
So does getting your guy off the ground count as a movement action?
It counts as a movement action, yeah. And you can't get up and hit, even though he doesn't move. So that counts as your move.
Okay.
So what he's doing back here is known as this is a weak cage. It's missing the last sort of defender there, but you basically surround your ball carrier so that your ball carrier can't get blitzed. So not too bad. Move my guy. And what I'm basically going to do is try and break the cage by just moving a ton of dudes into it. So Wolfman's going in. This is fancy Mohawk.
Close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
I'm going to base this War Dancer here. Basing means putting a guy next to it so that he has to make a dodge roll or a block against him. I'm going to mark up these guys here with this Chaos Knight and this Beast Man. So there you go. He's doing sort of a right thing here, but they're very far away from this ball carrier. I have an option to hit this guy out. I'm not going to take it because it's a 1-die block, and those are fairly risky. You don't want to do those a ton. I'm going to move this Beast Man here. Where do I want to go? Where's this guy going to blitz? He's going to blitz this guy like that. I can actually do that without.
Right next to a teammate.
So he moved. That was my blitz. I moved and blocked.
Okay.
And I'll push him up. And I'm gonna. When you block, you have the option to follow or stay. Stay, obviously. He moves. My guy stays. I want to follow him because I want this guy next to the ball carrier because now he's in his tackle zone. That's the rationale there.
Now, can you still, like, if you hit a guy, can you have, like, take those other rolls?
Like this guy, like if I'll do a block here, like I'll get my Minotaur to block. So if I block him,
that's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I'm gonna take.
That weedy fella's
I'm gonna take the hit, obviously.
Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
Now I get to choose the direction to push him in. So I'm gonna push him straight up. And since, actually, it's a bad example of the Minotaur because he has Frenzy, he always follows no matter what.
But this time, no miracles.
Let's see here. I go like this. I can push this Wood Elf here. Okay, so I'm going to get both down, which is fine because it's basically the end of my turn. But yeah, when you block somebody, it's you have two options. It's to follow him or not, unless you blitz. If you blitz, you can use your moves after you block, so you can like move him to a different player. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Here's what these guys are gonna do. So he dodged out of there, and you can see all the rolls. They're kind of small on the screen, but on the bottom of the screen, it shows all of the dice rolls happening. So. I mean,
yeah. Where it says like the attacker chooses, and then the dice.
Yeah, and then it says dodge, success, that sort of thing. So, I think
one less annoyance to deal with.
Like, if this guy was smart, he would not blitz this guy that he's blitzing right now, and he would blitz this guy. The thrower could run up and actually pass to one of these two dudes. So he does have a pretty good, like, yeah, he's actually doing that. So. That's pretty cool. So if he throws here, that'd be a super good move, but he's not. Because now I have 4 players way up in his end, and he's already got the ball down here. So he's playing this pretty well. He's also getting really, really good dodge rolls, which is nice. But lets he play his elves. So now I can get my goats to... So when I click on this Wolfman here, that is... down, I can just double click him and get him up. I can blitz with him and have him get up and attack, or I can just move him, and he does have some movement to move down here and get in this guy's face, hopefully. Oh, he's 1 away, damn it. Get this guy up. I'll attack there. I do want to put some pressure on this dude. Some pressure here. So I'm just trying to mark up these elves as best as possible.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
He is separating my team, which is what he needs to do. And then this Chaos Warrior could come down here. Actually, I kind of want to just blitz with this Chaos Warrior. Get in his face. Actually, I should just do that. What am I doing? Stop playing like a pansy.
Now there's pressure on them.
Hit. I should not. I should just blitz with this Chaos Warrior while I have a chance. For Corn. Do it. Get an attack. There we go. So I'm obviously going to take the defender down versus both down because I want to try and pick up the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow. Oh. Bit of a stun. The ball will scatter, and it rolled up right there, which is cute. All right, so I'm not as scared of him scoring that turn. Let's see if I can. Just gonna get all I can, move all my players before doing any blocks. Can do a block here, 2-die block. It's just a push, which is fine. I'm gonna stay. So he stays right there. And then I have some blocking here. Just another push. I'm gonna follow. Keep him marked. My Minotaur is gonna hit this lonely elf.
Can be so overrated. There's always room in stock for scrap.
Oh, he gets another roll because of frenzy. Here we go. That's what I want. Oh, and he's gonna get mighty blow, and he just killed Tor Ulan. So,
wow.
Tor Ulan is dead, and Leatherface gets 2 skill points or 2 experience points for that. So yeah.
Wow. He's permanently removed from the team. All right.
Yeah, he is gone. He is gone. So that's fine. And I think that's all I need to do. All right, so that's how you get skill points with your Minotaur, is just kill people. Just or injure them, like it counts as an injury, but he's still going to try and force it up this. Even though he doesn't have possession, he's going to have a hard time, I think, dealing with this, and I'm just going to pile everything on while he's dealing with this. Poor Pennywise is going to crap kick that. Just kicked in the head.
So now, do you want to go for the ball and go for a touchdown, or you just want to
like, there's still a lot of turns. I'm going to try and get possession of the ball and score on turn 8, so he can't basically score this half. If he doesn't score, that's fine, but me scoring on his possession is the best. Like, that's the best outcome you can do. The thing about elves, if I like, nice. So right there, he went for a dodge and he failed it. And hopefully the dice roll will show in the bottom here. Yeah, so he dodged. He has to roll a 1 to fail, and he did. And so my Chaos Knight hit him. So that's actually super bad for him. Now he has no tackle zones around this ball. And I might try and pick it up with a Chaos Knight to try and get him levels. Because just like the Lizard Men, like, you really want levels on your Chaos Warriors because they're your sort of best players. Okay. That being said, let's move the Minotaur into play here.
He's coming to help his buddy.
I'm just thinking if I should make my blocks. Should make my blocks before trying to pick up the ball here.
Well assisted in fight.
I am just bashing the shit out of this team. These Wood Elves, man. I feel bad.
Knockout.
So he's knocked out. So a knockout is different from an injury in that they can come back at every kickoff. They have a chance to heal up. I'm going to roll with this. So this is an interesting thing. This War Dancer has block, dodge, and leap. So he's a very, very skilled player off the get-go. Very good level 1 player. And I just want to push him because if I do both down, he will block. His block will block that both down, and I'll go down, and he will stay up. And I don't want that because it's a turnover. And then I want to... These I don't really care about, but let's do them anyways. Hit. Do some hits. Follow up. Help us. Oh, yes. Just beat the piss out of them. Nice one, Jason. I know that's Jason because of his mask.
Yeah.
I knew we did something right. And those are 1-die blocks. I don't want to do one. You want to avoid 1-die blocks until the end of your turn. What I'm going to do is put a Beastman here in case the ball pops out. Yeah, and do sort of like a weak cage around him.
They'll need to scoop
I'm going to try and pick it up with this Chaos Warrior. He has a 67 chance, which is not bad.
Nice catch.
And he's got it. Buddy. He's got it, folks. And he's going to throw it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not throwing it. Just huck it. Huck it at the other team. I'm going to go right here. And hopefully moving into a tackle zone in the hopes that I can hit this guy because I still have a blitz handy. And so I'll get this code to attack. I'm getting some really good lucky tackles here.
It's like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff.
I'm going to keep him there. Actually, no, let's do this. Blitz here, because I have a free blitz. Both down. So here's a good example. Like this is what was good here. I probably will actually re-roll this just because it actually will hamper my ability to get a touchdown. But he got both down, and that's where he'll block my Beastman, and I won't be able to block him. So I'll just push him out of the way.
It looks rather like
I'd use a re-roll, but it's fine.
Spectacle
and reset at half.
I know this one. Toro Mania.
Let's go here. And that's looking pretty good. I'll do a 1-die block on these guys down here. Just a push. We'll stay. All right, so that was a really good turn. I established sort of a cage here. My Chaos Warrior picked up the ball, which is always scary. And I had to use one reroll just on that block, just because I think that War Dancer would have probably been able to take out my ball carrier, which I want to avoid at all costs.
So do you have to buy these rerolls after every game?
Nope. I've bought 2 at the start of. You can buy extra rerolls if you have extra cash, just temporary ones for that game. But I bought 2 with the money that we had at the start. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So he doesn't have much of a team up here. He's got 4 dudes versus my 8, and yeah, he's gonna have a hard time preventing me from scoring because I'm just gonna run him down. This lonely goat man. He's gonna come help over here. Pennywise just got beat on. All right, so we got to get this War Dancer out of the way. Let's just do this. Start marking up. Oh no, he failed his wild animal roll. So what happens is he has a chance to just not listen to me, not listen to the coach. That's the disadvantage of the big dudes. So it's a 2-die block. And I don't mind like stalling this game out right now just because yeah. Just because, like, I have possession of the ball in his end, very close. Like, I could score this turn, but I want to stall it out because I want to prevent. Stalling is a tactic in Blood Bowl because there are teams that can score very quickly. One of them is the Wood Elves. Most of the Elves teams can, so that's why I'm stalling. So I'm just
less pressure on the ball.
Gonna hit his guys down, get some free hits, maybe knock dudes out with my goats. It's just stunned. What do we want here? I want to do a blitz against this War Dancer. How do I want to play this? Blitz, War Dancer. Please don't get double down. That works. He has dodge, so on those dodge rolls, where it's just defender stumbles, he is actually just going to stay up and get pushed. So that's what dodge does for him. So, which is fine. And basically, I'm going to move my cage over this way. Actually, I'm kind of happy. I don't know. I need to move it a little bit. Do that. Do a loose cage on this man. Chaos Knight can't even make it up there. It's okay. All right, and we got these losers down here fighting. So it's okay. Get some bashes.
Safety in numbers.
Get some bashes. Fending off these guys. I love that the Chaos Warriors do drop kicks on their attacks. So.
Players arrive to assist their teammate. Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Not too sure. I would be, if I was stalling, if I was them, I'd be running these dudes back. Oh, that dude just leaped into my friggin' zone.
Is there anything they cannot do?
Watch this.
I bet you they can't
put
on 3 McBurry sandwiches into their mouths at the same time.
Watch this leap. I don't know how far behind it is.
It's been teetering in and out.
And then there's steps on you. That was a sick leap. I forgot that you could do that. Just hop over things.
Oh wow.
He's gonna get smoked.
This formation gives them a safe progression. It's gonna be hard to make them lose.
So really, the stumbles one you don't want as much, right?
Right. It's not as good as the just straight up block, because if a guy has dodge, he is able to stay up. Another skill is sidestep. Which allows, if you get that stumble one, you can position where you get to choose as the defender where you want to put your guy, so it's kind of handy.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is just, oh man, this guy's just asking for it, this blitz. Okay, let's do it. The creeper's coming forward. He's going to hit him into the stands. Defender stumbles. Stay.
Oh, he's going to get intimate.
So then he's outside of the boundaries. He gets beat up by the fans, as is Bloodbowl.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm just going to stall by going over here. Move this guy up. Should I move? Yeah, I'll move this guy up here. This guy over here. My Minotaur will go right beside this gentleman. Nope, just kidding. He's still not playing nice.
I heard stroking him on his belly or chin will calm him down.
Yes, I will stroke him on his belly or chin. There we go. Knock your ass down. Oh yeah, just getting the stuns. Nice work, Jekyll and Hyde. I'm gonna follow because I want to keep this War Dancer occupied.
One of my strengths.
All right, here we go. This is looking to be very, very, very good. Unless that War Dancer pulls some weird leap shit again, but so far so good.
So really, the reason you're stalling is just so you can score as late as possible.
Yeah, because I won't be able to score. It's unlikely that I will score 2 touchdowns in a turn. Plus, especially, it's really hard for me to do that on his possession, but he can score in a turn. It's hard to score in a turn, but it's possible. But 2 turns is super easy to do for elves. So
it looks like it's going to be
he
an
did it again.
Jump.
But he's going to have so many dice against him that it's not even funny.
Spring.
That leap skill's so funny. Like, those guys can just get in there. But he's going to take an ass pounding. Mark up. Let's move these guys because they're not doing anything back here. This slow-ass Chaos Warrior. Get up. Let's go with this party in the middle of the field. Minotaur is actually going to get to play this turn, perhaps. Okay, let's get rid of this War Dancer. Let's do this. Push. Push you. Follow.
One less obstacle for the ball carrier. Textbook stuff.
There we go. Let's sit his ass down. Put him next to the Chaos Warrior. Oh, he's going to injure him? Oh, got the KO.
One side cuts.
KO upcoming.
Always good for a laugh.
Let's take a quick look at that player. Yes, the unmistakable sign of the player's eyes rolling up into his head.
Oh, another death, Mike. Another death.
Oh dear.
Goats for Atu just killed Evan Van Stinkerbot.
Tomorrow's necromancer fodder.
Oh, and what's going to happen here? Minotaur, are you going to kill another person? Yep, he is. Oh, no, he is too. Oh, my God. Oh, he injured him. Leatherface.
They're going to be carrying that
Chaos
skull
guys,
around
that's
for
good.
the rest
Dude.
of their short.
Leatherface is going to get a level on his first friggin' game. Wow, this is ridiculous. This is the best half of Blood Bowl I've ever had. 3 injuries and for them to score on their possession. And I'm glad because it's against the Wood Elves.
Well, not only that. So here's what I'm gonna guess that if they're dead, they're gonna be stuck minus
Minus
if
players.
2 players are dead.
Yeah.
They're only gonna have 9 players to work with unless they have extras.
They're going to have 8 players. 11 on the field. And I've injured 3 of them. Killed 2, injured 1. So, and he doesn't have an apothecary, so I'm gonna have a really easy second half. You fucking dick. Jason Voorhees is injured.
Really hurt.
Okay. That's fine.
But he comes back at the next half,
game.
right?
Next game.
Next
KOs.
game, okay.
KOs is every kickoff. I don't mind the guys getting injured as long as they don't have like, because they can get like minus to stats and stuff like that. No long-term effect is okay. So it's turn 8. I'm gonna score. I'm not gonna waste any time, race and risk it. So I'm just gonna walk right in for the TD. Maybe. Can I, please? There we go. There we go. Nice work. Michael Myers with the touchdown. Coming in.
As the halftime whistle blew.
Good work, guys.
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get
That's the other thing. I don't understand why they haven't implemented. They only have human cheerleaders, which is in the other Blood Bowls they had the race-specific cheerleaders. It was way better when you had like zombie girls dancing and stuff, or dudes, whatever you're into.
Yeah, no discrimination.
So he had both of his players who were knocked out get up. Michael Myers, with Jason Voorhees, and then he's out for the match.
All the knockout players are back on the field.
All right, so now we got to set up for
a shortage of 2 players
offense
is not insurmountable,
against.
but it's not easy to overcome either.
The best defense is a good offense, or
against a fast team. So we'll put the Minotaur up. Probably put a Chaos Warrior back to score. Who scored? I want Michael Myers to level up, so I'm gonna put him back here to pick the ball up. We'll get this guy here. And then 2. Beastman to blitz. Goats for Atu. Putting in work. Beastman to blitz there. Actually, let's do this. Coming in hot on the left. See what happens. All right. Confirm setup. All right, so the cheering fans has gone their way again. Summerstorm gets an extra team re-roll this half. So these random events can happen at the start of each kickoff. Bad weather, players throwing rocks, or people in the stands throwing rocks. All right, I'm gonna punch the shit out of him before I even do anything.
Go, big guy. Trample all over him.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
So in that case, my frenzy kind of put my Minotaur out of position, which is fine, but...
Come on, guys. Together.
There we go. Oh, starting it off with some hits! Nice. Stunner-Rooney. And get this here. So this is a little bit where my Blood Bowl knowledge suffers, but... Let's go... Can we do this? Let's start over again.
Getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So
I'm gonna save my rerolls.
Spell your breath.
Oh, Wolfman is dead! Wolfman is dead! Oh no! Oh, poor Wolfman, your life. Your poor Mohawk.
Can we say he's not going to be cold?
Oh, I see.
Music to my ears. The cracking of the
I
bones.
should have
The groans of pain.
Wolfman, no! That's okay, we will mummify your body and resurrect you as the mummy. Okay.
Yes.
I gave him an opening into that, but I still would rather save my rerolls for picking up the ball. That's okay. I deserved it. He's got 4 dudes out. I have 1. 2, I guess. And it was a beast man.
So close to a world of hurt.
Not a Chaos Warrior or Minotaur, so... Poor Wolfman. He had such a short life. I'm gonna run this ball down the middle of the goddamn field. For reals.
Now, have you ever had your big guy pick up the football?
No, no, not really. Like, sometimes he'll, like, grab it by chance if it, like, fumbles around a bit, because his agility is, like, the lowest on the team. So he has, like, 37. He needs a 5 or higher, I think, to get it, so...
Is there a team whose big guy is made for running the ball?
Not in Blood Bowl 2. No, there isn't really. So I'm going to send this Minotaur this way. Okay, or just stay there. That's fine.
Next time, they should hire a tame player.
And I do not want... I'm going to blitz this War Dancer because he's a dick.
Fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step.
Oh, I don't want to use all my... Okay, I'm going to just pick up the ball. Come on, Michael Myers.
No.
No! This is why we have rerolls.
In the morning.
Pick it up. Pick it up. There you go. Good man. Base this War Dancer. Shit.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
That was dangerous. So there's the example of me getting blocked.
Because it's the
or
other
him
team's
using
go.
block against me. It'll pop up here on the screen quick. where I had to choose both down, and his block helped them. That's why block is such a good skill. Stop it, Akhtar Huli. Good war answer. So do I have two? Yeah, I got two guys down.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
So what is this? I don't know if I've asked you this. What is the turnover? Does that just like automatically?
So anytime you mess up is a turnover. So if you miss a block, if like anytime your guy falls down or anytime you misplay the ball, it's a turnover. So that's why like you want to pick up the ball last, especially on a low agility team like this, because if you make no blocks and then go to pick up the ball and fail, it's a turnover and they get possession and then they can do all their blocks. So yeah, turnover is anytime you screw up, no matter what. Even if it's like your guy fell over because you went for like an extra go for it, like a GFI with these squares. I'll try and show that example when I'm in a less dire state here, but yeah, the turnover happens quite a bit. It's just like anytime something bad happens to you, you turn it over.
Gotcha.
Okay, can I please blitz with my Minotaur? Yes.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Yes. Friggin' fight. Let's go. Yes.
The aim between the eyes.
Oh, Minotaur doing it. Kill somebody. There we go. Level up for Leatherface there.
They want to fight one against 11.
That's why I get a Minotaur, dude.
Ouch.
It's fun as hell.
He was snapped like a twig.
Oh, we're getting hits. We're getting hits. These elves. Down. Work, Chucky. Okay, that being said, stand up. Oops, that was a mistake. I'm here. The stupid war dancer is gonna leap in. Did I blitz this turn? So what I kind of want to do is go up here to this war dancer. Just hit the piss out of him. First, I'll move my other Chaos Warrior. Let's do that. Okay, it's dangerous, but it's 2-die block still.
To get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
All right, working our way up. We only got 4 turns to get up there, but we'll do it. 5 turns.
That player's earned their wages today.
All right, so he dodged, blitzed,
Catch him.
but I get
That's
to choose.
easier said than done, Bob.
Block dice. That sucks. Fucking war dancer hit me. Yeah.
Ball from that loser. They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
Well, that's unfortunate. Except that. Is he gonna re-roll that? Yeah, he is. Hit him again! Hit him again! Yeah! There we go. That's what you get for being greedy, shithead. So his war dancer blitzed my ball carrier, which is fine, but also is a pain in the ass. So, that being said, I need to blitz. No, I don't want to blitz with my wild animal. I want to put him right here. And I want to blitz. Is that 3 attack dice? No, it's 2. Attack here. He stumbles. Follow him. Get this guy into the damn play. blitz here.
The ball, but can they
Beat
pick
the
it
shit
up?
out of the War Dancer. Follow.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah,
had
there we
better
go.
run.
No kill, just a stun. And then go right here. Have Mr. Michael Myers pick up the ball. Hopefully.
Apparently,
Nope, fumble.
got his hands in the changing room.
Reroll that. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Yes. There we go. And we're back into marching order.
One more step and...
Stupid War Dancer.
Keep pushing.
It's looking like a 2-0 win if I play this properly. With Michael Myers and Leatherface both getting a level. Unfortunately, Wolfman will be missed.
Fans are ravenous, and so am I.
Rip.
Just one
Rip.
more step.
Rip. Actually, got pretty lucky that this War Dancer got stunned. Because he can wreck my shit by getting in my face with that leap. Okay, so this...
So what do you do to the players can get upgraded?
Sometimes cute
Sorry?
animals
The
like
points?
this forget the
Yeah,
They
so like,
level up?
yeah, you can see
wild side.
he has 3 out of 6 SPP because he scored skill
Yep.
player points, and then I think it's skill player points. So I wanted him to score. He'll get another 3 for the TD level up. Leatherface had 3 injuries, so he has 2, 4, 6. So he's got his level, and then I think there's one more person. Yeah, Ghost Ferratu has 2. And then at the end of every game, an MVP is selected at random, and you can you basically get to the computer just selects an MVP and he gets 3, I believe 3 or 5, I can't remember off the top of my head. SPP. So even if you don't get any injuries or anything like that, or any touchdowns, you'll still get a player who progresses. It's just really slow.
What are you able to do with that?
Get skills.
Like the horns thing is a skill?
Yeah, and like dodge, block, like
Okay.
on this War Dancer, he has 3 skills. He has block, dodge, and leap. Those are 3 skills, so
Gotcha.
yeah. I don't want to go for it. Get this elf out of my face.
Ah, hear them, friends.
That sucks.
Apparently, wizards call that kinetic energy.
Well, that was a bad play, so now my dude is exposed. Shit. Friggin' War Dancer.
I like this.
At least I get to choose the
dung
block
is
guy.
about to hit the fan.
But I'm gonna
Good
push him into all
defensive
the
block.
stupid elf players. Alright, if he wants to fight, I'll fight. I don't care. I like fighting. We're chaos. The Halloweenies always fight. There. Sucker. Oh, what? Creeper! Get up. Okay. I only have to make 2 and block here, move up. Blitz if I need to. I should just move these guys into position just in case. Go Pennywise. Stop sitting on the sidelines. It's got a Goatman horde. So I want to hit this guy. Drink!
I've heard
Leatherface,
stroking him on
not
his
the time
belly or
to kiss
chin
around.
may calm him down.
Not really. War dancers are the bane of my existence right now. Okay. Nope. Nope. That sucks. That's not what I wanted to happen. I don't want to go for it on these.
You risk like fumbling the ball.
Yeah, well, you risk tripping. Like it's you only need 2 or more to do it, but fuck it, what the hell. Famous last words of Bloodbowl.
Yeah,
there we go. There, he put in work.
Well done.
Yeah, injure him too, please. War Dancer is deserving of that. So now I can either, he has a dodge, or I can either hand off. That's both the same chance, or I can just beat the piss out of this dude. Which is what I'm gonna do, because I'm Chaos.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face. That range, they'll go down as if you were flinging a brick into their jaw.
A little bit of a chain push. So obviously my left side is exposed, but not much I can do with that. I have 2 turns to get up the field, which is gonna be tough. But if I make some sweet passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can do a GFI. Yeah, this will be a good example to do a GFI on the last play. If I can get out of this bullshit. That's annoying. Don't stun. No! Freddy Krueger's KO'd. Whatever. He'll come back into your dreams. Block is just putting in work on this War Dance. Block's so good. He's almost both down. It's just push the other guy down if they're down block. What are we doing here? This guy gets up. This guy's gonna get blitzed. Hit the War Dancer with 3 block dice from a beast.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
I'm gonna block here. That's fine. I'm going to stay.
It's like peeling an onion.
Need an avenue. You can't hop over players that are down, which is a huge thing. Question is, do I go for it on this turn or next? We'll say next. Make it dramatic.
The last play of the game.
Yeah, last play of the game, we'll do a double GFI. Or should we just do 1 and 1? We'll just do 1 and 1. There we go. Still epic, less dramatic. And can I blitz here? I can blitz here. So who is that? The creeper is going to be creeping on that guy. Let's get a nice cage going.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
So now I want to tell this guy to blitz him. But I want to go like this. So gets up, pissed off. Creeper's coming for ya. Just a push. Just a push. We'll follow him.
What can you do against a full-speed horned opponent?
All right, here we go. Reckon and see what happens here. I wonder if that elf in the middle here can work his way around. I doubt it because he's down. As long as those War Dancers are out of my hair, I don't care. Because that leap is ridiculous. So, I mean, that was a pretty good matchup. A bashy team versus a passing fast team. So, that was better than my Lizard Man mirror match, which is boring as hell. Just dinosaurs fighting each other. And in this case, I'm not... see, I'm torn. I have 0 rerolls. I'd rather get the 3 player points, but let's just fight instead. No, I shouldn't. Just walk it in. Let's do it. There he goes. Don't fall. Hey! Michael Myers. Just walking down the field.
I mean, why?
Like he does, right?
Oh yeah, just rubbing down.
Like, the losers win in the time left.
All right, so that's his getting injured. That's mine. Still have 1 left out.
We're about to start the next down, and none of the KO players have woken up.
Can still score.
Lazy git.
But
small of the team, harder it is to score. And replacements. Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
This. And this. And this. Let's put an extra on the line for good measure. Don't know if that's good form or not, but basically to get a 1-turn touchdown, you like have to do some fancy pushing and like crowd surfing dude so that the guy... What the fuck? Both teams gain a turn? Fuck that, man. That's not what I needed to happen. Fuck it, I'm a fight. I'm gonna fight you. But basically, you wanted to get it to a player who hasn't moved yet.
Not up to much today, poor thing.
Oh yeah, that's what you do, is fail picking up the ball. Get him pushed past the line of scrimmage, or like knock them down, and then get him to all the way down here, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do that. Oh, you dick. Man, this just means Leatherface has more turns to eat elves. So, and I'm gonna double mark every one of your stupid elves. I'm just gonna form a cage around them. I don't care. Get up, Jekyll and Hyde. Everyone, get up. We're pissed. We're pissed. Mark this dude. Mark this dude. These guys aren't going anywhere. So I'm just marking them in case they get the ball passed to them, that they'll have a hard time getting out. Okay, not a time to do your wild animal thing, but okay. Come on, Michael Myers. Go for the Gordie Howe hat trick. Just injuries. Yep, come on. Woohoo! Michael Myers, MVP.
Great job. I smell obliteration.
I'm just for good measure, Pennywise.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Stupid word answer. Put him into the middle. Good luck throwing to any of those players. Have fun. Oh, Michael Myers, you played so good. You get the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
This guy's like, what do I do here? They have 5 players on the field. Look at their bench. Look at this. It's a massacre. He's scared. Who has the ball? His thrower doesn't even have it. So he gotta get it to his line, him into thrower. Thrower has to run around the line of scrimmage, huck it to one of these guys. Then these guys, they could still score. It's happened. My Dark Elves game, I long bombed it from my end to that end and scored. It was ridiculous. So it can still happen, but he won't win a touchdown. It's just for the like leveling up purposes. I'd like to see him do it, or just waste the clock. Is he just take time out or what? Let's get in here. Let's really get in here. Oh,
surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
So what is he doing? Pushing. Okay, that's a good play.
There.
That's not a bad play. He only has one tackle zone to get it up. So I support that. Okay. What's going on in this guy's mind? What's up, Glornor? See, now because he blocked there, which I think is probably an AI thing, he blocked there, so now this guy used his movement up, and he has no way of scoring now, so not too sure what is going through his head. But, again, it's the AI, so whatever. Long bomb it, bitch. Nope. This is taking a knee. Taking a knee. Alright.
Yeah, do your constituent somewhere.
That's good. So we got, every game, we got some gold pieces awarded. 70 grand. Not bad. We can replace Wolfman at least. We have a chance to re-roll it, but I don't want to. Fan factor, +1.
Level up!
I leveled up. Excellent. And Freddy Krueger, bless his heart, got MVP. Good work. So we can see we got a swack of 2 level ups in one game is unheard of. That's crazy. And our other Chaos Warrior, which is good, he got MVP. So Freddy Krueger, it's good that he got that. So before we cut the stream off here, let's go in and we're gonna go in, do a little bit of team management, because I want to show you what level up looks like, because that's important, because that's the other half of the game is team management.
Okay.
So we'll go in and we'll go, who do you want to level up first, Mike Myers or Leatherface?
Let's do Leatherface.
Okay, so we go in, he's got enough to level up, we level up, and usually, so you get to roll, and what happens on rolling the dice determines what skills you can choose. So we got doubles, okay, which is pretty cool. We can choose from a skill, a general skill, which is nice. So any of these ones here, there's general, agility, passing, which he doesn't have access to unless he rolls doubles. Normally he would just have access to strength skills and mutation skills. This is actually super good, because
our magic sponge is really
he does so much blocking that
he
doesn't have access to general skills that I'm gonna put block on him. I know it's really boring, but block is so good. We can give him like sick ass mutations like big hand and tentacles and prehensile tail later, maybe even claws. We'll give him claws, but block is so useful on a big guy that we're gonna get it. But if Jekyll and Hyde, the first level they get is 2 heads, no matter what. Like, that is it.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, so that's good. So Leatherface, amazing. Okay, Michael Myers, what you gonna do for me? Level up, roll the dice. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, an agility point? Ugh, that's tempting. That is very tempting. I don't know if we want to. No. I would say if he got a strength point, we'll put it in, but he's not gonna. We're not a passing team, so we're probably just gonna put on block. Just be the first. Yeah, we'll put on block, and then claw. After you get block, you can do the fun stuff.
It's just like one of those things that's good to get in general.
Block is the best first skill to get on guys that don't have it, especially ones like anyone that's going to make a lot of hits, like your Chaos Warriors, put it on them. But the only other thing, because we had a high roll, like I think you need 12 to get the extra strength, but agility doesn't really do much on Chaos Warriors, so
You know I have the attention.
So we'll go with block, which is fine. That's good. Like, block is
gonna
huge. Like, that War Dancer blocked me like 3 or 4 times that game. So there's our Chaos team. Oh, I guess we should hire a new goat.
We have to replace
Wolfman. So, how much are they? 60 grand. So, should we make him the mummy? Should we make him the mummified goat, Wolfman?
Yeah.
So we just call him the mummy, or what should he be? Mummy Wolf? Wolf Mummy? How about Wolf Mummy? Then he has
that'll work. Wolf Mummy.
Does he have? Yeah,
can he keep the horns?
I think I'm gonna keep the mohawk.
Yeah, keep the mohawk.
Just because he would. Like, yeah, let's do it.
It's the way he'd want it to be.
It's the way he wanted. All right, Wolf Mummy is in. Replacing Wolf Man, which is good. We could have bought, like, we want that. You want to replace your players before you get, like, Apothecary and extra rerolls, so. But we'll definitely be getting an Apothecary and then rerolls. Or no, I guess our first, oh, that was dumb. Could I have oh no, I couldn't. I was like, oh, I should just get a Chaos Warrior. That was dumb. Oh well. I should have just played a player down, and then saved up for another Chaos Warrior. But whatevs.
Chances are the mummy will die next game anyway.
Yeah, he'll just keep rezzing, keep resurrecting
have certainly
him.
got their hands
anyways,
deep into
that's that, man. Thanks for joining me. I hope that was informative.
Budweiser CEO.
Oh yeah, I learned.
It's not
I really want to go out and get the game now so we play.
And check some more Blood Bowl. We've got a couple more teams to build, and then obviously regular scheduled league games. So, bye everybody. Thanks for